weird anyway. Like I talk
Yeah.
about this every time it's a TVT, but
Nobody
it's just like
knows.
just every unit's available to you in the first, like, your opening strat. It's the weirdest thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
We
yeah, it's
see
crazy.
it's Marines, Marauders, Liberators, Hellbats, Ravens, Vikings, Cyclone. Like, what do you want to make for your opening push? Whatever you want, go.
I like it. If you want to know a weird TVT, I actually I cast an Alpha Star Terran versus Terran. Alpha Star playing against Alpha Star. That was a little weird.
Whoa. Yeah, that sounds crazy. What did they do?
Well, each of their first Reapers, they just made one Reaper each, ran them to the other side of the map. One killed 8 SCVs, the other killed 6. And so
Alpha Star doesn't know how to handle Reapers.
that's what
cool.
Alpha Star. Well, if you kill 6 of your opponent's SCVs, it's fine. So it works out. That's Alpha Star's understanding of TVT. But anyway, seeing as how he's getting proxied, I better introduce him. It's Cure.
In the bottom right, being sneaky, Psystorm Gaming's GuMiho.
Yeah, that looks like a proxy. Let me just get out my ruler here. Put it on the screen. Yeah.
It's far enough away from GuMiho's base that it's a proxy, yes.
Oh man. Okay, so Kier's gonna scout and be like, huh. Proxy and TVT. Would you look at that?
Says Cure.
Bunker on the way. Cure went for the double gas play, which is oh so common these days. I don't think he'll take too much damage here.
Multiple Reapers, always a good time.
Absolutely.
Hey-ya! Hey-ya!
GuMiho tosses down a grenade, but then is repelled.
Yeah,
And
Marines,
the bunker
not bad.
was cancelled. Wow.
He doesn't need it. Bunkers are a crutch. Obviously.
Real Terrans die. Okay, GuMiho gonna jump on up again. Can he get good grenades down? The answer is yes. Pretty darn well played. Gonna grab himself 2 SCVs. Another Reaper rallies on in for him. Gonna trade out. Doesn't get the Reaper of Cure, which is a bit of a bummer for him. And oh, it looks like he does. Oh
there we
my
go.
God, just trading everything out in the Mad Lad.
Yeah, I do like Hellions, there you go, in this situation. They got the range, they do bonus to light, which is what Reapers are. They're not incredibly tanky, obviously, but they got the speed to keep up with the Hellion, and just having a Reaper, with the Reaper, having a Hellion is great. Okay! That was held a little better than I thought it was. GG!
Yeah, that was perfectly held by Cure for the most part.
Whew. Can't do much better against a proxy 2-Rax Reaper, I guess. We're on 2,000 atmospheres for game numero 2.
Yeah, that was something.
It's TVT. I mean, I'm not even going to classify that as outside the norms of TVT.
Oh, no, that was totally normal.
Very TVT, yeah. In a nutshell. I mean, anyone's ever like, huh? So in this Starcraft, you say, what happens if a Terran plays against another Terran? Show them that 3-minute game and be like, that's what happens. That's it. That's what you can expect.
Oh, man.
Just garbage.
A little bit.
Little clown fiesta. Little baby clown fiesta.
Just a little bit. Yeah, GuMiho maybe thinking back to the last series he had against Kieran and saying, well, that didn't go so good.
Let's try to catch him off guard. But no.
But Proxy Reaper is one of the most predictable things you can do.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's not predictable. Proxy 5-Rax Reaper.
That is true.
That would throw someone off.
It's Kier.
And it's GuMiho.
Very casual intro.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes an intro needs to be casual.
Mm-hmm. Just like me if I ever meet the president.
Mm-hmm. Just casual.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing here? Well, mirror matchup says mirrored production tabs, as per usual. Both players doing exactly the same thing. GuMiho's a little bit faster here, but that doesn't matter too much in the long run.
That means he's better.
No.
No?
It'd be cool if that correlated. If like 100% of the time the player that got their build 2 seconds faster won the game, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but Kier's got a faster reactor. Because GuMiho made an extra Reaper.
Just throws off the data.
It really does.
Stupid Starcraft, so complex. Ooh,
Very
yeah.
much
Take
so.
down those rocks, Reaper.
Yeah, if it was the old Reaper, he'd just tear through those things with his bare hands.
That is, well, grenades, but yes. His infinite supply of grenades. That is, I mean, you can't dive too deep into the realism here, but the fact that Reapers have an infinite number of grenades just on their person they can throw out is a little bit weird.
I like it.
Like, can you carry, 500 bullets? Sure. But carrying effectively that many grenades is just like, you're pretty lean, man. I don't see a lot of carrying space on your person there.
I think the bigger question is how do they have unlimited jetpack fuel?
Oh, that is a better question.
Because my
Maybe
mind
the
immediately...
Terran...
I'm sorry.
Well, no, go ahead.
No, my mind immediately went to, like, what if a Reaper's grenades is just them throwing the gas from their jetpack?
Okay,
But
they just
then-
kind of like Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, like, they sort of have, like, a red Solo cup, and they fill it with gas, and then... those are light, so by logic, they could carry a lot. But then my mind went to, where do they get the gas from?
Yes.
And we kind of hit the end of that one.
Maybe they have, like, Terran has figured out a way for infinite energy.
Maybe. Like a fusion reactor jetpack?
Mm-hmm. That's why they explode when they die.
Okay, so that's a tank and some Marines. Kier says, hi, Medivac. GuMiho's just going to have to pull to his high ground. Very wise decision. I actually like this for GuMiho, I think, because the Reapers for Kier will be tight pressed to get anything done. Drop goes down in the main base. Tank's not sieging. Cyclone is about to pop out, so GuMiho, yeah, electing to keep his mobility. We'll see if he can get out with this or not. Medivac doesn't get locked on. Beautiful escape.
Yeah, that's hard to... Well, requires maybe a little bit of luck, but hard to do.
Hard to do. And yeah, not a bad opening for GuMiho, I don't think, as he's got a couple of tanks out, whereas Kier's still left with 5 Reapers and 3 Hellions, so even though they're very close in supply and workers, the army composition is better for GuMiho here, and so he's got a slight edge in that regard, unless the Reapers and Hellions somehow get into his base and kill everything.
Ah. Can I tell you about the subscriber game that I cast where the dude went like Mass Reaper against Protoss?
Oh, I dig it. I think you might have, but...
Oh, we did talk about that last time, yeah.
It makes me happy.
It's just every time I see a lot of Reapers, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that game.
Hey, it works.
I mean, it can, I guess. Not a fan. All right, man. Here we go. Siege tank's on the low ground. Let's go. High ground spotted. Buy the medevac. Jump on it.
Here, but this is
A
not
Raven.
going to be easy to clean up, I don't think.
First Raven dies. Second Raven dies, but not before it interferes with the siege tank. Really important for that tank not to be firing here, but he's gonna comes out.
Oh, he lifts up the Viking and the medivac. Oh, he doesn't get the tank.
Oh.
He's got another tank coming on in though. Looking a clean house.
One tank, one marine. Let's go. Get him.
Gonna go for. He wants that tank so bad.
Oh my gosh, he's unloading one tank and one marine inside Cure's base. What a madman.
And he's getting damage done as he does it though.
I mean, tank single target fire is actually no joke.
Oh my god, he gets out.
Oh. Okay, madman.
And he's going for the supply depot he originally set out to get.
Well, you gotta finish your goals.
Ooh, that ain't good.
2 Vikings versus 1 Viking, never good. Pretty
GuMiho's
simple
got his
concept.
third on location. He's got a slight worker lead, but he's down an army supply now. I don't mind this game for GuMiho, but the Viking lead for Cure could become problematic. Four racks on the way for GuMiho at once.
All right.
He ain't got production now, but give him a minute and you will. All right, that third there. Now moving over a little bit. Kier's got his on location now though, so we're once again in a fairly even position. Oh, TVT. Witchcraft, I say.
It is. It really is. I wish there was easier ways to explain it, but sometimes it's just the witchcraft.
It's just the will of the gods.
Mm-hmm. And TVT shall have a lot of bullshit and then be even. Over and over again.
Till the end of time.
Till the end of the game. Seriously, like all that happened and we're within like 10 supply of each other. Cool.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the things I think that makes playing TVT so damn stressful. It's like you can go through all that and then you're just even.
It's like I'm not losing and I'm not winning either. Come on!
I didn't do all that for nothing. But it seems like you did.
Upon closer inspection, yeah, that's what happened.
Oh no, Gumi God. Tank's getting shots off. One interference matrix goes down, but that's not that much. However, the rest of GuMiho's army is just not here or non-existent. The Vikings have all landed. Tanks are sieging up on both sides now, but the numbers just seem to be in Kier's favor. Turns out GuMiho was behind.
Okay. And that's TVT. A lot of stuff happens. You're even, and then you lose 30 seconds later.
You somehow die anyway because you were out of position a little bit.
Yeah. Kier did have a bigger army towards the end.
He did,
so that helps. It wasn't just being out of position.
Yeah, it wasn't like immensely bigger though.
No. It wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't that as overwhelming as it was. But yeah, positioning, micro, macro, all the stuff comes into play. We're gonna move into game numero tres. And GuMiho's in a bad spot.
He's in a terrible spot.
I'm looking for a map here. So company that acquired my company. This has happened like twice in the last 3 years, right?
Okay.
So traditionally, my company has always had this little shutdown between Christmas and New Year's, where it's just nobody comes in, you just take it off, right?
Yeah.
Just for free. So we're on Hardwire. And So we get acquired in like January, and they wait until the beginning of December to be like, "Oh, we're taking that away." And it's like, "What? No, no,
Oh,
you
no, no,
waited
no.
until December? First of all, boo. Second of all, why'd you wait this long to tell us?" Very upset.
Yeah, I'd be losing my mind.
So I don't know. The weird thing is we're also going to an unlimited paid time off scenario.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna get COVID the week of Christmas to January.
Right. So I think the people I've talked to are like, we're just not coming in anyway. It doesn't. Eh.
Yeah, yeah. That's unfortunate though.
It is. It's very annoying. Just let us have this. It's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1 week.
Like, do they expect to get a ton done in that week?
That's the thing. Like industry wide, it's not a great week for getting stuff done. So who knows? But I mean, enough of us are going to take it off. It's going to be useless anyway. Because our jobs, I mean, yeah, in the software industry, it's really hard to just show up to work on your own and just get stuff done. You're really dependent on other people.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So if you just show up in the office alone, eventually you're going to run into something where it's like, oh, I need someone in another department. They're not here. Great.
All right. Guess
Now
I'll
what do I
just
do?
spin in my chair. I'm so glad I'm here.
Yeah, it's the best.
Hardwire
Hardwire.
administration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in a hard spot on this hardwire, it's GuMiho.
And in a good spot on Hardwire, it's Cure.
Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate for GuMiho here.
I mean, being down 2-0 in a best of 7 isn't the end of the world, as we always say, but it's not great.
No, he's just gonna flip that proxy coin, it would seem. But yeah, when you're the underdog player, doing the proxy is like the expected thing to do, kinda. And so it's not exactly surprising.
No. Not crazy surprising. All right, Reaper coming out from Cure. As is tradition. Is he going to scout this little dude out in the corner of his natural? Probably not. But maybe.
But he's scouting GuMiho's base anyway, so he knows.
All right, that works. That also works. As I tell my lower level viewers, just worker scout. No matter what race you are, just do it.
Look,
Go see what's
Kier
going
does
on.
it, and he's
Yeah,
pretty
see?
good.
Yeah, this doesn't hurt him.
He's won a thing or two.
And then Kier keeping his Reaper at home for obvious reasons. Warning bells have gone off in his
bunker
head.
on the low ground. I like that.
And getting concussive shell. There we go.
SCV's on the high ground. Yeah, I guess GuMiho's just gonna try and do that annoying poke and prod type thing.
And concussive shell allows you to kite real nice. 7 seconds left there. He doesn't want to get surrounded by SCVs though.
That's one SCV.
And now it's done. Okay,
oh,
Marine down.
A Marauder though.
Yeah, lose one dying is really a problem here. And there's a Widow Mine at the top of the ramp too.
And now he's not making any more Marauders, so he's got a Marauder.
Yep. He's going to try to kill a supply depot, I guess, which is fine consolation prize. Stay out of, look at that, staying out of range of the Widow Mine too, just barely. That's awesome.
This is so much effort just to hit a supply depot.
He's never going to kill it, but it's, I mean, you drag 2 SCVs off the line, they have to use resources repairing, so.
I mean, GuMiho's got his command center at his natural. He just killed an SCV, I think? Or the Reaper. Yeah. He's not in a terrible position, because this was a very low committal proxy. Get to the bunker. Here comes the Cyclone too. That can lock onto something, but now there's a Cyclone for Cure.
Oh.
Oh no. GuMiho rallies out yet another Cyclone. It has a Medivac on the way. Is he gonna try and start putting pressure on? No, he's gonna build a third command center. This is so bizarre.
I mean, TVT?
Cure's on one base and he's just like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, everything is fine.
I know what to do here. The bunker now under threat of the siege tank. That Marauder probably wants to skedaddle on home.
Skedaddle indeed.
And yeah, I mean, a third base is on the way for GuMiho, but Kier saw it, so that's unfortunate. We're now going to see a double Cyclone drop, which I think is one of the worst drops a Terran can possibly go for, but...
Sure. I mean, we're killing SCVs.
Well, he can break the lock on if he chooses to do so. He actually kills the Cyclone of Kier's, though.
Hey.
I'll eat my words.
Yeah, that one very well. Acceptable.
Pretty decent. GuMiho's meching this game as well. Oh, why is he not mining there? Oh, counter drop.
Get the base, boys. We can do it.
Oh, in come the Cyclones. Double lock onto the Medivac.
Unload now. Oh, broke the lock on. And the Ravens casually wandering over, I guess. Sure. So Medivac dies. Marines are all dead. How many SCVs did they get? 3.
And a bit of lost mining time, but then GuMiho's already got his third done, so he still retains the lead.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good, man. Yeah. Kier's significantly behind. What are these SCVs doing? There you go.
Come on. You came all this way. Might as well repair. But yeah, there's your Raven. There's your Cyclones. TVT openings in a nutshell. Do whatever you want. It'll work out somehow, I guess. Double armory coming in from GuMiho. Yeah, sure seems like GuMiho is committing to this mech style Cure going for the bio. Which I don't know that we've...
He's moving out, though, for pressure, which seems like a questionable thing.
It really is. If you're going for pure mech, moving out with a small number of tanks is not super ideal.
No, go home, you nerd.
Get your 3 bases up, turtle defend, get your siege tank count high, then move out.
And never quit making Vikings.
There you go.
Because Kier is gonna try and have more than him. So you should make another. Okay. The concern here is that Kier's just going to find a way in and kill GuMiho. And that's why I'm concerned, because I'm pretty sure the exact same thing happened last time they played. It might have even been on this map, too. Oh my god, deja vu.
Means there's a glitch in the Matrix.
Oh, please don't say that. I can't handle those kind of things. I don't want to be in the Matrix.
Curious to see if the new Matrix movie is going to be any good.
Yeah?
I don't have high hopes for it, but it could be pretty awesome.
I didn't see the Matrix till like 2018.
Dang. How'd it hold up?
I liked it.
That's good.
I don't think I saw the second one.
No, it's fine. You don't have to see the second or third.
Thank you.
Man, I went to see The Matrix at a drive-in theater in the, I don't know, like month it came out, right? Back in 98 or something.
Yeah.
And we had no idea what it was. My aunt was like, let's go see a movie. And we're like, okay. So I went with my cousin and a couple of my aunts, and we had no idea what it was.
And just
knocked our socks off. It was such a good time. I'll never forget it.
Dude, some of the best movies are the ones that you've got no idea what you're going to see going in.
Yeah, and that's why I don't watch trailers.
Me neither.
I love that experience.
Uh-huh. I think the last movie trailer I watched was probably Batman versus Superman.
Okay. Snyder.
Yeah, because the trailer basically gave away the whole movie. Not that superhero movies are hard to predict anyway.
Right.
But it literally gave away the whole movie, so. This is a very respectful macro game.
It is.
GuMiho is ahead on bases compared to Cure.
That is not good. You don't want your meching opponent to be a base up on you at all.
No. In goes
Pushing
Cure.
into siege tanks galore. He's got his own things, obviously, though. Man, high ground position by GuMiho, pretty good on that left side. Hellions cruising in with a blue flame, and they do manage to shove away everything but the siege tanks.
He did get access to both the geysers within his tank range, which is pretty darn good for him, but GuMiho just fires up a couple of Liberators, and he'll be able to push that back with those, because he's still ahead on Vikings by a little bit. He's got to keep an eye on that, though. He can't fall behind on Vikings. And, oh, Kier is making 6 Vikings at a time. GuMiho's going to fall behind on Vikings. And that's where his life can get very, very difficult. GuMiho, no turrets, no Viking production.
Not one turret at this base, but yeah, not a whole lot. 2, actually, on the left side there.
But still, basically none.
Yeah.
He's got no Thors, no Cyclones. And Kier's making 4 Liberators with a Viking lead at this point. GuMiho, do you wish to die? As a meching Terran, you really got to be on top of this stuff, because the one thing that you need to think of when you're playing mech is, how is my opponent going to try and kill me, so I can be ready for that. And GuMiho is not really doing that to an apt degree, as... Okay, now he scans all the Vikings of Kier, and he's going to go, holy cow, that's a lot of Vikings. He's going to pull his back, fires up 3 Thors, there we go, but there's already a couple of Liberators out, there's many, many more on the way as well. This is going to get hard for GuMiho. No turrets are being fired up as well. He's even repairing his Vikings. He knows how much trouble he's in based on his lack of anti-air here. And yeah, he can not take this fight. So what does he do? He dies.
Die, yeah.
Okay.
Running over the options here. Viking count substantial here. Army value dropping for GuMiho. Siege tanks trying to do stuff.
Turns out, if you're making only Vikings as your anti-air, you need to have more.
Yes, winning the Viking count is crucial in DBT.
GuMiho really dropped the ball there.
Mm-hmm. Boy, that is 3-0. Really hard to come back from this, but not impossible. We've seen it done.
I think GuMiho's finished, but we'll hype him up. We'll say, I mean, like, yeah, that last game he had was fully winnable. He had a lead up until he slacked off on the Viking production.
Right. Just one little thing. Lost air control, and that was it.
Which is a little frustrating to watch, because, yeah, you had the lead there.
Yes. So if we can just do this again without the mistake, the one mistake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, GuMiho taking a second to consider.
What is the next map, GuMiho? Bring us the map. After this is done, I'm gonna go look outside and see if it's snowing.
Ooh, okay. Is this forecasted?
It is.
All right.
And here we gotta savor it, because within 24 hours it will be turning into slush.
That sounds about right for your part of the world. Berlingrad. Next map. Map 4. Let's go.
Let's go. Getting everyone on into the party. Thanks so much to everyone for tuning in to this Afrika World. It's great to have everyone here as always.
Indeed. Always happy to have you around. Kind of low on the English speakers tonight, but that's okay. We love y'all.
Even if there's any English listeners. Whoops, I accidentally left the lobby.
Yes, you did.
Did it start?
No.
Okay, that is good. Yeah, I went to click back in after tabbing out, and I accidentally did so by clicking the quit button.
Huh. All good. We made it to Berlingrad.
Berlingrad. Whatever the name for this map is from.
Oh, I'm gonna Google it. And introduce these players. Top left on Berlingrad, it is GuMiho.
GuMiGod. And in the bottom right, with the dog in his base, it's Kier. Okay. GuMiho has shown us that he can take maps off Kier. Just not today.
Not so far today, correct.
SNSD 420 says we're lurking. Hello.
All right.
lurker.
That's cool. I'm down. You don't have to interact with us. It's happy you're here. It's fine.
Yes.
Lurkers are cool. Lurkers are welcome.
Unless they're in my ladder games, in which case they can go away.
And Reaper opening.
Reaper.
Combo. Nobody going for that proxy?
No. I think this map definitely doesn't suit it.
No.
Reaper battle. The Reaper of GuMiho is going to want to get out of there, as Kier's going to have his second Reaper and his Hellion out rather soon. And oh, bad start for GuMiho.
Yeah, losing that first Reaper sucks. 2v1, get out of there, run! Get out of there, soldier.
Run away.
So he's got a Hellion, though. He's fine. He can deal with this, I think.
Yes, he can.
Kira does
Kira's
not
also
want
got one,
first
too.
Oh, boy. But
GuMiho is not making anything else. His production...
GuMiho, you need things.
He's got a Cyclone on the way, but he's going to get bullied a little bit by these Reapers and Hellions of Cure. As he's simply outnumbered, and that's why losing a Reaper early on is a big, big pain. So Cure getting a slight bit of damage done. Once the Cyclone's out, though, it'll be fine. And pop goes the Cyclone. However, not quite yet. Here it comes on in. Gonna lock onto a Reaper. Is Kier gonna micro that Reaper back? No, it will go down.
Cyclone with that range. Gonna lock on and goodbye, Reaper. Big explosion.
Nice that he got that lock on. GuMiho throws up an extra command center. See if Kier's gonna go for the same or if he'll focus on more harassment slash aggro.
Yeah, got a Banshee coming. Remember what I said? I was not lying when I said every unit's viable here. Banshee, yes. Liberator, yes. Raven, yes. We've already seen those.
Yeah, they all really are. Kier gonna move out. Both Banshees fly by each other.
Phil, Steve. Actually, no. Banshee pilots are women.
Yes.
Cindy, Marsha.
Do you name your Banshee pilots in your cast?
Nope. They don't show up enough.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, certain Terrans will use them against Zerg, but it's not a lot. I like to see a Terran commander repairing their units. Doesn't happen a lot.
Not enough.
And for those of you playing at home, it's always cheaper to repair a unit to full health from one than buy a new one. Every time.
Go further against that fact, unless that repairing is taking place inside a medivac.
What?
If you put SCVs on auto repair
Yeah.
and then pick up a Terran unit,
Yeah, no, I know, but why is it more expensive?
it costs 8 times as much to do that repair. Don't ask me why.
Heck? I did not know that. That's crazy. Whoa. So that's why we don't... Wow. I mean... Huh. I knew
Now
about the
you know.
repairing and the medevac thing. I didn't realize it was that much more expensive.
Now you know.
Dang. Knowing's half the battle.
Okay, GuMiho got himself a drop going as both players head into a bio match. Stim for GuMiho's a little bit earlier. Whether he'll be able to make something happen, I'm not too sure. This has been a very respectful macro game. GuMiho's down on workers, though. Kier's been quite a bit more greedy. But this drop could make something happen. It's been discovered. GuMiho is going to have to boost. He elects not to.
Oh man, the vision that Cure has here. He's seen everything GuMiho tried to poke at him
Don't
with.
do
This
it,
is
GuMiho.
great.
Okay. Smart GuMiho. Good
Great.
GuMiho.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Armories for both players are on the way. And yeah, GuMiho's just a little bit behind via general macro. Other than that, players are quite even.
But as we've seen, sometimes being quite even is not enough to not lose a battle terribly.
This is quite true, yes. Terrans have a knack for just dying in TVTs, as we've already seen today.
Forgetting, you know, one aspect of what you need to be doing here. I guess that's true for every matchup, though. There are certain things that are really, really required, but... Ooh, passing in the night a bit. Cure heading north. GuMiho. Oh, Gans.
All these Marines unscouted. What does GuMiho have to defend his third base? The answer is not he's not in position to defend this. Oh, this is going to be big damage by Cure. The command center is going to be under fire. It's SCVs potentially dying, or the command center looks like it's going to be SCVs. As this drop will get cleaned on up, the Vikings do allow for a total cleanup, but good damage by Cure.
Yeah, 12 SCV is good. Sacrificing that many Marines does totally suck, but you're making 9 at a time, so at some point it doesn't matter as much. Both players working on their upgrades, 2-2 in production for both, +1 mech, and GuMiho says, all right, you know what? I feel good about that. Let's go. Just lost some economy. Let's put some pressure on the other side.
Anti-armor missile goes on down. Cure feeling mighty, mighty aggressive here. GuMiho's tank's not really sieged up, so he's got to back out.
Oh, the anti-armor missile. Also, you don't want to fight with that thing on. Being Cheeto dusted is not good for anyone.
No.
Banshee dead. Kills an SCV. All right.
GuMiho trying to find an opportunity, being rather aggressive here. Sieges up his tanks. The Marines of Cure are quite clumped up, but GuMiho's just lost everything. GG, he taps on out. Cure takes the 4-0.
Okay. Cure. Dropped the first map, didn't lose another one the rest of the day. So, feeling good. He had to eat his Wheaties, and then he was going to be unstoppable, apparently.
Yes.
It's not a flawless run through Afrika, but it's as close as you can get without it.
Next Afrika World, I'm going to try and find someone to snipe Cure.
All right,
It's going to
deal.
be the goal.
Someone's got to take him
Not that
down.
that's a long list of people who can do that. But
Not right. I mean, yeah, not right now. Cure's playing pretty well.
yeah, Cure is playing rather well. And big thanks to all the players for coming out. Big thanks to all of you viewers for tuning on in. This was the 85th Afrika World.
Nice little milestone there. Bit of one.
Big thanks to Falcon for coming out and casting with me as always. And yeah, we'll be back in roughly 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, follow us both on Twitter. Our Twitter handle's below our faces here, pretty easy to find, and that's when the announcements will show up, is on Twitter. So
Yes. We always announce these things a little bit ahead of time. Big thanks to everyone for tuning in once again. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.